Hello, I'm Antonio Mora. This is the newsandnews.com Day in Brief. Today's top stories in 4 minutes is Tuesday, July 31st at 7 p.m. After a handful of guilty pleas, a couple of dozen indictments, most of them against Russians, close to $20 million spent, the first trial in Special Counsel Robert Mueller's investigation into Russian meddling in the 2016 election got underway on Tuesday. The target, despite what President Trump would like you to believe, is one of the biggest fish available, former campaign manager Paul Manafort. But, and it's a big but, the case has absolutely nothing to do with Trump or any possible campaign collusion with Russia. Instead, prosecutors accuse Manafort of violating tax and banking laws, mostly involving some $60 million he allegedly earned for consulting work in Ukraine, a significant portion of which prosecutors say he did not declare on his tax returns. So what's the big deal, you might ask? Simply put, it's all about whether Manafort would flip on President Trump if he's found guilty, or if the financial pressure of paying a lot of money to expensive lawyers gets to him. That objective, of course, assumes Manafort has dirt on the Trump campaign. If anyone does, it is likely to be him, because he had very deep connections to Russia, and he was involved in the infamous Trump Tower meeting with Russians. On the other hand, this could backfire on Mueller. Manafort's lawyer said in no uncertain terms that Manafort will not cut a deal to avoid trial. So if Manafort doesn't flip, again, I'm not assuming there's anything to flip on, this could become a PR problem for Mueller, and turn up the volume of the chorus on the right that keeps chanting that this is all a witch hunt. The only words Trump likes to use more than witch hunt are no collusion. In yesterday's Day in Brief, I highlighted how Trump allies Rudy Giuliani and Chris Christie seem to be changing the messaging and saying that even if there were collusion, that collusion is not a crime. Trump jumped on that bandwagon, as did Trump lawyer Jay Sekulow. As many pointed out on Tuesday, they're right, but even conservative legal commentators say that's playing semantics, because conspiracy is a crime. In other news, Trump harshly attacked the Koch brothers, saying the conservative mega donors have become a, quote, total joke in real Republican circles. The Kochs are not supporting GOP candidates who don't stick to conservative fiscal policies. That isn't making Trump happy, nor is it making Steve Bannon, happy either, and he's threatening a backlash against Republicans who accept Koch money. More on the Kochs in our daily alternate universes segment, The Great Divide Between Conservative and Liberal Media. Monday night, I happened to watch the first few minutes of Laura Ingraham's show on Fox. I was surprised at how she went after the Kochs, despite the fact that they have been the patron saints of the Republican Party for the past decade. Trump's Twitter attack on the Kochs echoed Ingraham's comments almost to the word. You've got to wonder. On the other side of the spectrum, another CNN reporter, Jim Acosta, got shouted down for shouting in the Oval Office. At least he wasn't banned from attending a White House event like Caitlin Collins was. But as Mediaite put it, quote, the result was more shouting and chaos than ever. So, well done. Also, the Washington Post is reporting that U.S. intelligence agencies believe newly obtained evidence shows North Korea is working on one or possibly two new intercontinental ballistic missiles. John Kelly reportedly will stay on as Trump's chief of staff through 2020, seemingly putting a lie to all that reporting that he was on his way out. And Facebook has found sophisticated efforts, possibly linked to Russia, trying to disrupt U.S. politics in advance of the midterm elections. You can find all those stories and much more updated around the clock 7 days a week on newsandnews.com, where you will find all you need to know in one place. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking on the right of your screen just below this video, and please follow us on Facebook at Real News and News, or follow me on Twitter at AMoraTV. I'll see you again tomorrow.